Hello, this is William with CommanderCast.com, here doing the Deck Tech wrap-up for Avacyn in the Legends Edition. Overall, very much happier with how those games went rather than the previous versions. Part of that is because of the new mantra of quality over quantity. You know, go ahead and put in junk like the Brass Man and the Ocean Soldier, the Dancing Scimitar. You know, we just weren't doing ourselves any favor by including lackluster cards with no impact over cards that could actually do something. Cards like that are now stuff like Moat and Divine Offering, Spirit Link, Land Tax. You know, just cards that actually do something. Even the Ivory Guardians would have been all right in that last game, you know, just because there were a lot of dragons, there were a lot of pro red, and he could have gotten in there and punched Sarkin in the face. We unfortunately did not get to, you know, declare, what was it, false arms, armistice. We didn't get to declare peace with divine intervention, and we realized the Tanos' coffin bit a little too late to really save everyone. But it was something that we realized just the right time to keep Riku from winning that game. So more and more impressed by Tanos' coffin, particularly in this deck. We got to see it save Avacyn, pull her back. Avacyn did some very nice stuff too, actually saving a couple of our creatures from Blasphemous Act. Didn't get to see her a whole lot, partly in part because that second game was way too long and too grindy and just too stacksy to actually help her stick. That second game was way, dare I say, way too fast when it took like 40-ish minutes. I don't actually know, but, well, play-wise, I think it actually did go fast. A part of that was just because Scion seemed to either have a slow connection or not realize when their priority was up. So we continue to see some good stuff from Avacyn. Let's see. I'm planning on doing a separate video for Avacyn Archangel. So by the time you guys are seeing it, that will have been out already. Hopefully, and I'm just embarrassing myself by saying this and not actually doing a video on Avacyn Archangel. But there will be a separate video for that, and kind of my assessment and where she fits into in the alpha build. Still very happy with Avacyn Guardian Angel, though. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Let's see. We didn't see our Colossus of Sardia. Looking at a couple of other things, we could have got the Tetraphis out if we had just a little more mana. The Carpet, not that great. Moat is usually a great card. It just happened that it got bounced back to our hand in Game 1, and it was irrelevant Game 3 because there was literally a bunch of dragons flying around. So that was great. But the real standouts are probably, let's say, actually, you know what? The Personal Incarnation did a lot of great work today. Beating down Phase, trading with 6/6s, and still living. Like, you actually can't underestimate the fact that this guy is Titan-sized, is quite good since he can actually trade with a 6/6 and live through it. The losing half your life rounded up is really bad. But on the same note, we could have saved him with Tanos' coffin, saved ourselves from getting domed to the face with that Master of the Way. That Master of the Way was legit, though. Library of Lang continues doing alright. Glasses of Urza is just a pet card at this point. I could easily see cutting it. But at the same time, it's so fun to say Avacyn's going Megane mode. Still, though, it's very little impact, and it's probably going to cut up with some stuff. Overall, I don't know if I could actually say that there were any real standouts other than Tanos' Coffin, Personal Incarnation. Take a quick look through here. Don't think there was really any other card that we got to see a whole lot of. No, there really wasn't. No, this was Personal Incarnation and Tanos' Coffin this week, for sure. Hopefully next week we'll be able to see more of some of the different cards. I'm going to continue doing what I did last week, which is playing with the deck some more, getting a feel for all the different cards so I can get ready for the next round of cuts. And if you're on Patreon and you're donating at least $5 or more, then that means, one, you really like the videos that I'm putting out, and I'm really happy to hear that. And it means, two, that you're going to get the alpha build videos earlier in the week. Right now I've been posting them on Monday before. Usually you get these videos out on Friday on YouTube for just the general public. These are going up on Monday for the Patreoners at $5 or more. And we're getting $10, if you're donating at least $10 or more a month, then you're going to get access to an additional video for the alpha build. I was doing just a couple of bonus games, but that didn't really feel right or special enough to me. Then I was going over the spoilers, well, like not the spoilers, the cards that I would get from Legends. You're kind of evaluating the kind of different ads I could get, and I realized that this is actually a great opportunity to do kind of a retro set review, like what we used to do in the first year or so of CommanderCast where I took over. Because they're going to be really cool cards that don't quite make this deck because of flavor reasons, or mechanically it doesn't quite fit, or even they're really powerful cards by today's standards, but because there are cards that are enabling really powerful synergies, like say a Triskelion that we passed over in Antiquities because we don't have any real ways to abuse it, and I don't really see the justification for including a 5-mana 4/4 or 3/3, or no, it's a 6-mana 4/4 that can ping if I don't really have a way to abuse it. It's not actually the worst now that I think about it, and now that we're trying to up the quality of our creatures, but we're already going into the Dark next set, which is actually the first set that Andy ever played with, if I remember correctly. Andy, the original OG host of CommanderCast. So really looking forward to seeing the kind of stuff that we got out there. I mean, we did get some really cool gems. We got land tags, we got modes, we got Kismet. We're definitely going to see more of Kismet in the future. I don't plan on taking that out anytime soon. So yeah, not a whole lot to say about this week's edition. Just some really grindy games. Not a lot to say. I'm afraid to say. I'll try and work on the chattiness more in the future. So aside from the Patreon, which you can check out, the CommanderCast Network, which is on the Patreon. You can also follow me personally. I am BlueRam1409 on the Twitters. I'm going to try and announce when I plan on being on Moto. I was planning on being on Moto tonight, but I didn't do a good job of announcing it beforehand. You can also follow CommanderCast on Twitter. That's at CommanderCast. You can obviously follow this YouTube page. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I don't actually get money from it, though, because I'm not monetizing any of the videos through normal means. It's all through the crowdsourcing. CommanderCast also has a Reddit page, the Facebook, all that good social stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all it. I'm sorry. It's 1 o'clock right now, and that Hannah game just took forever. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Thank you all very much for watching, and as always, let's get it!